Hi, my name's Paulina. I'm the social worker here at the school. Have a seat.
Oh, thanks. My name's Nicole. I'm Michael's mother.
Nice to meet you. Before we get started, I just wanted to explain confidentiality to you. So, what that means is that anything that we talk about here stays between me and you, unless you tell me about something about harming yourself or harming others. Then I do have to report that. But I want you to feel comfortable being able to talk to me. So,
Okay, great.
all right. So, do you have any questions?
Not about that, no. I mean, I have a lot of questions about my son's behavior, but...
Okay, so what brings you here today?
Well, this is like the fourth meeting that I've had. I've been getting calls from the school, and, it's like the fifth time I've had to take off work, and here I am again, just having to take off work, to come up here to the school.
I'm so sorry. That must be really frustrating. So, can you tell me what happened in the last phone call you received?
Well, the one to set up this meeting, they said that Michael, got up out of his seat and he was running around the classroom because he wanted to sharpen his pencil. But to me, if he just wants to sharpen his pencil, I don't know why the teacher just wouldn't let him. They say that he just blurts out answers, but isn't that a good thing if someone knows the answers?
Okay. Well, so it sounds to me like he's kind of being disruptive, not so much that he's just like blurting out answers. Is he being disruptive? Is that what you hear, or?
Yeah, I think so, but, he's just a 7-year-old boy. I mean, what else would you expect? They're not going to sit in a seat all day.
Okay, so what do you want to see be done with this interview? Like, what do you want out of this?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, I want my son to learn. I want the other students to learn in his class, but I just feel like, I'm having to come up here at least every couple weeks or something, and, I can't control my son while I'm at work and, trying to provide for him.
Okay, so what do you think is going on? Do you think anything is going on with him, or?
I just think, like, I'm not trying to blame others, but, my husband's gone a lot, and, I think he does miss his dad. Like, he's always on the road, always doing, business deals out of the state, and he just doesn't get to see him a lot. So, I work until 5. He gets off school at 3, so he has to go to random relatives like his aunt and his grandma. And, he's the only boy in the family, too, so he doesn't have anyone to interact with or play ball with or anything like that. So, I don't know. I think sometimes he just, feels kind of out of place or, misses his dad.
Okay, so you just feel like he's not spending enough time with the both of you, or mostly his dad?
I mean, I'm sure he would like to spend more time with me too, but I have to work 8 to 5, so I can't give up any other time. I try to spend time with him on the weekends, but he would much rather be playing baseball with his dad than shopping with his mom. I'm sure.
Okay, so you say that both of y'all work, right? So
Yeah.
he's just with his family. Um, so are there things that y'all usually do together,
Me and Michael?
or all of you?
Well, I mean, when Jim comes home, that's my husband. When he comes home every couple days, we'll try to do something fun, like go to a movie or something like that. And sometimes I try to give them like alone time, so they can just spend time at the baseball fields or the batting cages. But it's just it's just never enough. Like he just always, wants to be at the baseball fields, and I don't want to go out and play catch and all that kind of stuff.
So since his dad has been gone for a couple of days, has that been still a regular routine? Like, have they still been going out, or have they not been going out?
Not as much anymore. I think his behavior just at school, sometimes it's getting worse, and so, he'll end up in ISS. So we don't want to reward him by taking him to the movie or letting him go to the batting cages with dad when he's spending time in ISS. But I feel like the school puts him in ISS for everything. The school calls us for everything. Last phone call, he wanted to sharpen his pencil.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
do you think that we should be rewarding him by letting him spend time with his dad, when he's getting in trouble at school?
I think I think that it would be a good idea, not necessarily to reward him for his bad behavior, but being able to still spend time with his dad, even if it is not spending money, maybe like playing board games or something at home that they can do. What do you think?
Well, at home, all he wants to play is those violent video games that all these kids are into. And we even took him away for a little bit, but that's all that he wants to do.
Okay.
I just don't know what the school wants us to do, because I can't keep coming up here and taking off time from my job.
Okay. So I'll make sure to talk to everyone. If you tell me like a few names afterwards, I can touch bases with everyone and see what they have been saying, because I haven't heard anything. All I know is what you're telling me right now. So I'll make sure to do that for you, and I can contact you about that. So as far as you, what I'm hearing is that he's really struggling because he wants to spend more time with you guys. So do you think that that's something that y'all can do whenever your husband Jim comes home?
Well, yeah, I mean, we try to, but, I never really thought about the idea of just spending time, like playing board games or something. Like, anytime they've spent time together, we have as a family, it's always been us going out and, going out to eat and stuff like that. So, I think that we could do, plan something as a family, or just have like a family dinner around the table.
Okay. So when's the next time that your husband will be home?
Well, he'll be home this weekend, 2 days from now. He'll come in and he'll be home for 4 or 5 days.
Okay, so do you want to try maybe doing that whenever he comes home? Just playing board games? Or...
Yeah, I think we'll try it. And if Michael ends up getting put in ISS or whatever this time too, we'll talk to him about it, but I don't really know how to track his behavior to see if it's, going to be beneficial or if it's working for him, though.
Okay. But I think that would be a good starting point, is to do that this weekend. What do you feel about having family therapy and all of you coming to the office?
To the school's office?
Or we could set up another appointment for someone else, so you can meet with someone else.
I don't think Jim would want to come to the school, but I think that he would be open to going to another office.
So what are some things that you're willing to try or open to trying?
I guess I just need to know, like, what the school wants us to do, because, I can't keep taking off work because, this is my 4th or 5th time taking off work to come up here, since school has started, and it's only, halfway through the school year, so I guess right now I just need ideas on how that I can help them.
Okay. So, you said that your husband travels a lot, and do you think that that could probably play into Michael feeling this way?
Well, I think a little bit, I think most boys, like, miss their dad, like, want to play, sports and stuff, and I think, sometimes he wants me to go out and throw the football with him, but, I get off work at 5 and have to, come home and do paperwork, or, by the time I get home and cook dinner, pick him up from his grandma and cook dinner for him, it's time for him to do his homework and go to bed. So I think sometimes he just gets bored with our routine that we're stuck in until his dad comes home, every 2 weeks or 3 weeks to spend some time with him. Michael's just a 7-year-old boy, and, I think sometimes he just has a lot of energy, and school just wants him to sit down and learn, and, I don't think there's anything wrong with him, getting up to sharpen his pencil or, blurting out answers like they say that he does. Do you think there's something wrong with that?
I think that we're trying to provide a good learning environment for all of the students. So for some students, it's not beneficial for them when they see someone running around in the classroom. So we want to be able to keep him in all of the same classes, and we want it to provide a good environment for everyone.
I don't think there's anything wrong with our family, so I don't think we need therapy.
So you're not open to family therapy?
I just don't know. I just don't think there's anything wrong with our family. So, why would you suggest therapy if there's not anything wrong?
It's not. Family therapy is not really about something there being wrong. It's sometimes just good to be able to talk about things with someone else.
All just explained to me what family therapy was and stuff. They just said that they were going to try and fix issues in our family unit. But if I don't feel like there is any issues, so like now that you've explained it differently, I think, maybe it could be beneficial.
Okay, so that sounds like a good starting point. So this weekend you're going to try to have a family outing by not spending money. And then I will contact the family therapist and I'll give you all the information that you need for that. Do you have any questions?
No, I think that pretty much, answers all my questions.
Okay, so if you have any questions whenever you leave, feel free to contact me.
Okay, thank you. It was really nice to meet you.
It's nice meeting you too. Why are you even
I was ready that time. I was ready.
My name's Paulina. I'm the
Hi.
social worker here at Hi, my name's Paulina.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
I'm a social Miss Paulina, I'm the social worker here at the school.
Guys, it made a little duck face when he came in for the handshake. It was like a little